Most people go to conferences to do a little networking with fellow computer buffs or plastic surgeons or accountants. But every year, 1,000 people come to a conference in Monterey, California for a very different reason: to have their minds blown.
Each day I leave here feeling, first of all, exhausted and like my brain's about to explode.
It's made me deepen my love with innovation generally, and it's a big recharge.
And it's like brain candy, like drinking ideas from a fire hose.
Okay, whoa. What kind of conference prompts gushing like that? The one called TED, Technology, Entertainment, and Design.
It started out as a conference dedicated to the convergence between those three industries.
Chris Anderson is TED's organizer.
People from any area of knowledge have something interesting to say to each other and learn from each other, because guess what? All of knowledge is connected.
TED is a place where you can high-five an almost president. You can rub shoulders with movie stars like Meg Ryan and Silicon Valley stars like the guys who created Google.
It is the voice of life which calls us to come and learn.
The TED Conference is 4 days of talks, each one only 18 minutes long, all from passionate and entertaining experts, like astronomer Clifford Stoll.
It's a chance to reach out and do things that you might not have the opportunity to.
The problem for me was not ignorance, it was preconceived ideas.
Swedish professor Hans Rosling turns reams of dull government data into colorful animations.
Data is often better than you think. Why are we not using the data we have?
And in the TED audience for Rosling's scholarly animation is an animator of another stripe.
I am the jester. I'm the
Matt Groening, creator of The Simpsons.
In a way, this feels very much like going back to school, because just like school, I'm sitting in the back row. I haven't done my homework. I haven't read the books, but I'm very much inspired by the teachers down front who are giving amazing lectures and showing their amazing inventions and discoveries and progress on solving these world problems.
Poverty, conflict, human rights. TED can get pretty heavy.
This world of human rights arrived in my world.
Musician Peter Gabriel.
And I couldn't really walk away.
His Witness program gives people camcorders to document abuse.
If you have a camera in the right place at the right time, then you can actually start doing something.
Al Gore gave the climate crisis slideshow that was the basis for the movie An Inconvenient Truth.
I thought Al's talk was very intense.
No wonder conference goers like Steve Rosenbaum feel both elated by TED and a little depressed.
Oh my God, there's so much to do. Like, the world is needs so much attention, which is a little hard. And you have to go back and deal with, fixing the flat tire in your car and the roof leaking and all the mundane stuff of life.
The audience consists of 1,000 people from all over the world, like scientists, artists, Silicon Valley types. 500 of them sit in the auditorium. Another 500 migrate to what's called the simulcast room, where they can flop into comfy chairs, watch the show on big plasma TVs, and check their email without offending whoever's on stage. If they're feeling achy, they can even wander next door to the TED Massage Center. Throughout the conference, attendee energy is kept high by the free snack bar. All of it unlimited, and all of it free. TED isn't all talk. Serena Huang, an 11-year-old violinist, was one of the big hits here.
She blinded me with sex. She blinded me with science.
So was composer Thomas Dolby. The super bright people aren't just on stage, they're also in the audience.
And you always hear of heart disease, but you never hear of heart cancer, heart metastases.
Like Eva Vertes, who came to TED to present her breakthrough ideas on how the body resists cancer when she was 19.
Maybe there's something in the skeletal muscle that can prevent cancer, stop metastases, and if there is, it probably wouldn't be toxic because it's already in the body.
So why would a cancer researcher come to TED?
It's a mishmash of all types of successful people and great connections and great ideas.
I like coming to TED because it's a bunch of people who are really smart talking about things that I don't usually think about, and they just help me get out of my own rut.
Change is everywhere. In the hallway, it's NYU research scientist Jeff Hahn.
This is a kind of photographer's light box. Now,
okay,
like a normal touchscreen, I can use one point to move around an image or move around the entire frame, but with 2 fingers, now I can actually kind of grab one image and scale it up or move it and rotate it all at the same time.
Hello, voicemail, my old friend. And then, of course, there was my personal favorite. I've called for tech support again. That's right. I was one of the 50 people flown in to speak at TED. I punched every touch tone I was told, but I've still spent 18 hours on hold. But 3 special speakers each year do more than just talk about changing the world. They're given $100,000, a lot of corporate backing, and all the contacts they need to make it come true. This is called the TED Prize. One of the TED Prizes went to filmmaker Jahan Noujaim. Her wish, to create a global day of independent movie watching in every city and village around the world.
The biggest danger in our future is understanding the other and having mutual respect for the other and crossing borders. And if film can do that, and if we can get all of these different locations in the world to watch these films together, this could be an incredible day.
So how do you get in on the TED experience? First of all, you need a lot of money.
This year we brought 5 of our executives.
Just ask Reed Hastings, CEO of Netflix. At a cost of what?
Well, the tuition here is $4,400, I think, so that's $20,000.
Organizer Chris Anderson says it's all for a good cause.
We charge the highest price that we think we can because we're trying with this event to make a difference in the world, and it sometimes takes money to do that.
Actually, you'll need money and patience to attend TED. 2007 sold out months in advance. You could try for 2008, or just stay home and take advantage of the free TED Talk videos on the web. After 4 days of TED, I'll confess that I too began using phrases like, "My mind is blown with everything I've learned." But, as the guy sitting next to me put it,
But you need to exercise your mind.
TED veteran Jim Young.
And boy, if there's anything that exercises your mind more than TED, I don't think I could stand it.
She blinded me